I just don't. I don't want to be here all day.
I've given you the information, so I'm not going to go back.
Okay, great. I'm gonna go get it. Thank you.
So
Appreciate
you
that.
have the information.
You have to get permission to go up there.
What do you mean, sir?
You have to get permission on the third floor.
For what? It's a city clerk. Doesn't everybody have a right to see the city clerk?
City clerk is over there.
You just told me that it's over there.
You can't come here with video.
That doesn't say anything about video.
You can't come in here with video. This is an office.
I'm trying to go handle my business in city for the city clerk. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And I'm not being allowed to by the security officer here.
You're not allowed to record in there. It's a restricted area, sir.
Who does it go
The
to?
law department will come down, and I
Yeah.
can make that happen for you if you'd like, sir.
Okay, I would appreciate
Okay,
that.
you
I would
follow me,
appreciate that.
Sean?
Sure,
Okay.
sure. I would
Well
appreciate
said.
that.
Thank you.
I don't understand what's the authority of what rationale do you use to hold up that policy that you have?
Well, I can't give legal advice to folks who don't work for the city. My client's the city.
Yeah.
But as a general matter, the recording's only allowed in the public areas.
Yeah. So that's not a public area.
Thank you, sir. Gary, you all set, man?
Yeah. So here's your pens back. Here's your pen back.
All right, good, man.
Sir, unfortunately, I didn't get my the response that I needed from the law enforcement officers here or the person from the law department. I'm gonna have to record in a publicly accessible area because that's what I do.
Okay.
If that becomes an issue and I'm threatened with arrest, that becomes no. But I'm saying if that becomes but if that becomes, I need, it can't. I can't accept that you're keeping me out of publicly accessible offices. And as cordial as you've been,
But I want to say, you can't go into the working areas.
I understand.
All right?
Those
There's a
are
sign
public.
on that door that says the working area. Videography should be approved
By who?
by communications people. Because it's a historic building. People may want to record that right there.
When I was
Stop you from doing
when
that.
I was doing research
Yeah.
on the building, I was like, this is a historic building. It used to be a federal building.
Of course, man.
Used to be a federal building. And
lot of
but
history here, man.
my point is that why wouldn't you be able to record while asking questions to
In a work area?
In a work area. Like if I said, hey man, what is it that you do? Like you're not setting a good example for your city by allowing people to hide in their work areas.
I don't think you're hiding. Let's take, for example, you and I right now.
Yeah.
If you and I spend a bunch of time together,
Yeah.
I'm not doing my job. I got to make sure the City Hall is safe.
Yeah.
I got to make sure that if you're in the face of a security officer like this, he's going like this, but here's an active killer walks right by us and shoot up the place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we have.
He's not getting by with you guys. I haven't seen a city hall with metal detectors before
This is
either.
the first day.
First day with metal
Man,
detectors.
this is the first day.
But it happened. It happened because somebody came in.
The climate.
No,
Not
somebody
here.
came in with a camera.
No,
and
no,
now,
no.
And now it's an issue.
I have petitioned for safety in our government buildings since I've been here.
Yeah. And the camera guy set it over the top.
Here, Sean, you ain't threatening me, man.
I'm not threatening no one.
You ain't the active killer, man.
No, I'm not.
I know you're not.
I
Sean.
am not.
But the guy that's walking past me and you right now, I'm going, but I got to do my job. You understand what I'm saying? I got to make sure. So it's not because of you.
Yeah.
It's not because of the camera thing. This
Okay.
thing has been into play. This thing has been into play. I submitted a proposal months ago, man. I said, we got to fortify City Hall because I teach active killer for the city.
Yeah.
So I know that people are coming to government buildings and killing folks, man. And I want to make sure you're safe.
I mean, it really doesn't. I really don't see that happening in government buildings.
You don't think so?
I see it happening in schools.
Yeah, but we don't.
I believe we need to protect our schools for sure.
believe we need to protect
I just don't
ourselves.
think it happens. I don't think it happens in government buildings,
We
honestly.
need to protect people, though, man.
For sure, I'm all about safety and
I'm all
protecting
about
people.
safety,
But there's no cameras don't hurt anybody.
And I'm not offended by the camera. I'm not threatened by the camera.
You do good on camera. You're a good guy.
That's what they say.
I'm just gonna take my walk around.
But
Then.
just remind me, make sure the common areas.
Yeah,
Okay.
where I can handle business. Hey, sir, how are you? As a law enforcement officer, can I ask you a question? Regarding, can I show you one of these signs over here? Oh, okay. So the sign going into the city clerk's office, if I wanted to document inside that office, it says that I could be subject to arrest. What would I be arrested for?
So this is not a City of Rochester police facility, so I'm going to direct you back to city security.
Okay, so I'm just going to go, if you can't tell me what I'll be arrested for, no one can tell me, having a sign that says you'll be subject to arrest, and I don't even know what I would be arrested for, filming in public. I understand, but the policy is not law, sir. The policy is not law. It goes to United States Constitution, law, and then policy.
So
he's a law enforcement officer. He doesn't enforce policies. So you can't arrest anyone, correct?
Citizens arrest, I can.
If they're committing in the commission of a felony. If they're in the commission of a felony. But what I'm saying is, when you put up a sign that says you're subject to arrest, you're intimidating the public and saying you will have your freedom taken away if you come in here. But neither.
No, it says if you trespass. Remember what trespass is.
Trespass
meaning I said, Sean, you can't go in that area because it's confidential. There's documents in there. Sean, don't go in that area.
But you
now
can't.
It's trespassing.
No, but you can't just tell. You can't tell anybody else can go in there, but Sean can't because Sean has a camera. No, but you see, it's a double standard. It's a double standard.
Sean's taking care of legitimate business. Sean.
Yeah, I have questions for the city clerk.
I can have the city clerk come out and speak to you.
See, but
I'm meeting you halfway.
I mean, I suppose you are, but
Listen,
I have to listen. In order, you've been very helpful. Listen,
You want to do a FOIA request?
yes, and you facilitated. Yes, you did, sir.
Come down. You've been working together.
Yes, you did.
You said I want to go in the
You
city
facilitated.
clerk's office. I can get you any form you want out of there, or I can let you go in and fill out your form.
Sir, I appreciate
And
that.
I'll get the city clerk to come out and talk to you.
I understand.
You know I will, man. I can make it happen.
I know you made it happen so far, and I appreciate
I'll
that.
continue
But
to do so.
as I am a journalist and I am an activist, so I need to, in order for things to change, there needs to be what's called. I need to have what's called standing.
So are you here
So
to make
even
a
though
change?
I'm here to challenge. I'm here to challenge the authority of your authority in restricting people from going into publicly accessible areas. That's what I'm here to do, as well as my FOIL request. I was very interested in doing that, but I'm also here to challenge that. So I'm gonna go challenge it, and under threat of arrest, I will stop by this law enforcement officer here. It's a good thing he's here. But other than that, other than him saying I will arrest you if you do that, then I'm not going to stop. And then if he does threaten to arrest me, I have what's called standing, sir. And the only way I can really change something is in a court of law, right? I can't convince you. I can't convince the mayor. I have to change it in a court of law. And I can't change it in a court of law unless I have what's called standing. I need to have been violated. My rights need to have been violated. So that's why it's not me trying to be difficult with you, sir, because you've been great. But I have to have what's called standing. So I'm going, if you want to tell him so we can make this quick, you say, hey, if you get out of there, I'm going to arrest you, because I'm going to go into a publicly accessible area, sir.
Do you have business in there? Are you going in there
I'm going in there to record, correct.
No.
I'm going in there to record. But I understand the policies. But what I tell you is that our rights are bigger than the policies, sir.
I got you, man. You smart guy, man. But you're saying you're going to challenge my authority.
I'm challenging City Hall's authority for restricting people with cameras. Because if I was secretly recording, sir, think about it. If I was secretly recording, you wouldn't do it. How would you ever know?
You never know.
Exactly my point. So exactly. So, but my point is that if you can't stop anybody from secretly recording, why would you ever stop somebody from openly recording?
Openly say video requires prior authorization.
Yeah, I believe that's wrong, because that's like saying I can't exercise my rights without prior authorization. Did I give you authorization to record me?
No.
But you know what? But you are though. But there's cameras all over
For your safety.
For
the safety of
and
employees.
so I can use that same argument. I'm recording for my safety because I don't know what you're capable of,
Right.
what city clerk is capable of.
You want to go in there and you want to record.
Yeah.
And you want us to say.
I have to.
you
It's
want
not
us to
that. It's
say,
not. I have
Sean,
to.
You can't go in there unless you're taking care of business.
And then, or I'm going to say, are you going to arrest me? And then if you say yes, we're going to arrest you if you don't leave. Then I will leave, and then we'll take it up in court. But that's
a heck of a challenge.
yeah. I mean, it's part of activism, sir. People gotta stand up for what they believe in, and I do it in a respectful way. I'm not here, trying to cause an issue with you. I'm very respectful towards you. You've been very respectful towards me, but and I hope so, sir. I hope so. I hope so. We might have a difference of opinion, but that's just that is life. That is life. So I'm going to, if you want to call them, I'm not gonna cause a disturbance, but I'm just gonna go exercise my rights peacefully, sir. Okay? Let's see what happens.
Sir, it's limited access. Do you really want to do this?
I'm trying to figure out what exactly. Yeah, I already spoke to the director, so yeah, I really want to do it, ma'am.
And you're taking mine.
Excuse me, sir. So they have dog licenses here. Marriage license information over here. Just gonna grab some of these pamphlets over here.
Thank you very much, sir.
My man, Sean.
My water bill?
Yes.
There you go. Look at that.
Look at that, sir.
Look at that, Sean.
Look at that, sir.
Look at that. Peaceful.
Peaceful. That's what I wanted. That was my. That's
Look at that,
that. Honestly, sir. That was. That was.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you, sir.
appreciate that.
Thank you. We got to work on these. We got to work on these signs because at the end of the day, it's not a. It's not a.
Yep.
You know, it's really not that big of a deal. I think it's more of an ego thing with the city at this point, sir. You know.
I'm a customer service guy, not ego.
I'm not saying you.
Customer service.
No,
thing.
hey.
It ain't about.
No. Hey, everything's been
gonna do
going
that
great,
to you,
man,
Sean.
and I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man.
But
Thank you,
and you know, I told you what I was gonna do,
Yep.
and you know, nothing happened. So
That's right. Nobody's intimidated.
no
Nobody's
one was intimidated. No, but that's how it should be because I'm all for government transparency,
Yeah,
right?
right, yeah.
You work for the government.
Yep.
We're supposed to be for government transparency, sir.
That's right.
Because we're the people, right? Even though you work for the government,
But I'm the people too.
you're the people.
I'm the people
You're
too,
part of the
Sean.
people, man.
Yeah.
I know you are.
I'm
I
the
can see
people
you're
too,
part of
man.
the people. So
I'm the people.
we have to be for the people. And recording and holding people accountable, it's not a big deal. And you know, people get upset about being recorded sometimes.
Yeah.
But I just remind them that we're always being recorded, right?
Always, man.
Always.
Big brother.
Always watching
They
us,
always
right?
watching,
They're
man.
watching your car go through the red light and send you a ticket. They're everything we
Every
do.
mall you go
So
in, every
all I'm trying to do is say, hey, listen, let's give the power back to the people. Let's record our officials. Let's see how they treat us. Let's see if they respect our rights. You treated me with nothing but respect here today, and
Same
you are a model for your city. You're setting a really good example for your city.
Thanks.
And you know that's all we're here to do is to see who's going to set the good example. Because guess what? If I wasn't recording and someone treated me bad, it's their word against mine. And then you know we. But look, you set a good example for your city here today, and I'm sure a lot of people across the world are going to appreciate that.
And I want my security officers to do the same going forward.
Yeah,
Listen,
I hope so.
when-
Because look,
when-
if you
when
want
the
to,
Sean's come in City Hall,
if you want
take care of Sean.
hey, listen,
Right.
exactly. And if you want to, if you want to, like you did, you had him, you know, follow me in there. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't. You're not violating my rights by having a security guard in there with me.
Create a disturbance.
Exactly.
Everybody felt safe. Now you get a bunch of phone calls saying we got a weird guy. No, nothing happened, Sean. You went to take care of
Exactly.
your
But that
business.
could happen. Yeah, look, got some
blow up, man.
pamphlets. But look, if somebody were to complain, if somebody were to try and start something, even though you see I didn't do anything, right?
You did, yeah.
You could
Thank
have
you.
the security say,
Thank
"Hey,
you.
listen, he's just recording really quick. He's just taking some pictures. He's a journalist. He's just taking some pictures and video.
Right.
You know,
Thank
not
you.
a big deal. Calm people down. Don't
people down, man.
don't de-escalate.
Dude, I'm all about de-escalation.
Yeah, I could see that,
I do
but
with our
you
children
know,
sometimes.
yeah,
I went to my kids. I always say, "Dad, can I get a cookie? Dad, you know what, little Vincent, get the cookie, man."
yeah.
There's no more whining now.
Yeah.
There's no more crying.
De-escalation is
Everybody's
key.
happy, man. It's
De-escalation
key.
is key.
When you do this, when you have to respect this key too, Sean.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you for your respect.
I agree.
Man. Thank you
I
for
agree, sir.
respecting this facility.
Yeah, for
Thank
sure.
You for respecting me. And I'm
Thank
gonna
you for
give the
respecting
same.
my
It's
rights.
Earned, man.
Yeah.
And you earned it, and I'm gonna give it, man.
All right. Thank you for respecting my rights, sir. I really appreciate
No
you.
problem, sir. Sean, take care.
Take care.
All right, man.
You have a good one.
Yeah.